How's it going, everybody? Today I'm gonna make a day one guide. I guess it's day two now, but I'm gonna make a guide for the Leviathan, one of the repeatable bosses after Desert Treasure 2. I know I struggled a lot with this at first when I didn't know the mechanics, but after doing about 40 kills, I feel pretty comfortable teaching you guys how to do it. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is the inventory. Honestly, I'm still feeling this out a bit, so Um, not everything's set in stone. I would say just get a couple kills, see what feels right for you, and bring what you need accordingly. This is one of those bosses where you will take some chip damage, so you need food. So what I've been bringing is just full crystal and Bofa. I've seen people wear Masori and with T-bow, of course, and I've also seen people run it with a Zerite crossbow if you got money like that. So just bring your best range gear. You should be able to get the kill regardless. As for your actual inventory, just bring a few prayer pots, ranging potion. You can bring a stamina if you want. I found that you don't really need it, but for your first couple kills you might panic run, so just bring a stamina just in case. And then just some combo eats, whatever you feel like bringing. And then for your rune pouch, you will need to be on the ancient spellbook to cast Smoke Barrage, so you need to bring Death, Soul, Blood, and Air runes for Smoke Barrage, and so that's what you can throw in your rune pouch. If you don't have the Divine Rune pouch, just ditch a Karam one and bring that in your inventory instead. So I got the teleport scroll, so that's why I'm bringing the new ring. But you can trade that out for a ring of suffering or an archer's ring, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Alright, so that's enough with the inventory. Let's get to the actual mechanics of the boss kill. So when you're ready, step into the arena, pot range if you haven't already, and when he spawns, just pray rigor and start attacking him. And he's going to shoot out these orbs. The yellow ones are ranged, the blue ones are magic, and the brown ones are melee, which you'll see later in the fight. So just keep attacking, and between phases, his attack speed is going to keep ramping up between every phase, and he's also going to drop these rocks. It's important that you drop these rocks in the back of the arena, and you'll see later in the video why that's important, but just do your best to keep them stacked up in the back. So with his attack speed ramping up, it starts to actually become impossible to prayer flick, so what you're going to want to do is when you get to that point, you just want to cast Smoke Barrage on him, and then run to the other side of the arena, and attack him in the back where his weak spot is exposed. This is going to reset his attack speed, but it's also going to proc a special attack. So this is his first special attack. It's a lot like the Vorkath spitting attack, where you just need to move a tile basically every other tick and you'll be fine. Now he's going to shoot like 6 or 7 rocks, you just got to feel it out, and when he's done he's going to shoot a big burst attack to which you'll need to be standing behind one of the rocks. Now in this clip, I was standing behind a rock, but because of the angle between me and the boss, I still got hit. I promise you don't need to think that hard about it. 90% of the time it's going to avoid the damage, and if it doesn't, just eat some food and you'll be alright. So that's it for the first special attack. After that, he'll just go back to attacking normally with his attack speed reset, and you'll just continue on with the kill. Now once you've continued on with the fight, and his attack speed becomes too much again, you're just going to smoke barrage him again and proc the second special attack. With this special attack, he's going to shoot little beams out that do like 20 to 30 damage every time they hit you. Now the best way to deal with this is to click on these corner tiles, and he actually will never be able to hit you. So once you make it to the first corner tile, you're going to immediately click back and run to the other one. And because of the way pathing works in RuneScape, you'll never actually get hit by the blue beams, and on each corner you can actually attack the boss. So it's free damage, and you're not getting hit. So you don't need to pray anything, and it's actually the freest phase once you actually have it figured out. Once you've DPS the boss down enough, you're going to get to the Enrage phase of the fight where these white orbs are going to spawn. Once you see that spawn, you're going to want to make your way over to that white orb, because the arena is just going to start damaging you. It's unavoidable and there's nothing you can do about it unless you stand in this white orb. So for this final phase, you're just going to run around the arena with the white orb while correctly getting your prayers right and DPSing the boss. It's also important to note that this is why we wanted to stack up the rocks from between each phase in the back of the arena, because if you don't, they're actually going to block your path and you're going to get separated from the white orb. So just make sure you stack them up in the back and collect your loot. Anyways, thanks guys for checking out the video. Make sure to leave some comments if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions. And yeah, have a great one and good luck on getting those drops.